Morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you today? Happy Sunday. My baby is lopsided. I tell you, I hope this thing is, I hope this is not broke. Is it broken? I think it is. Oh my God. I think my tripod is broke, yo. I'm gonna be so freaking pissed. I'm gonna be so angry. I think it's broke. I think it's broken. I have to use this thing. I'm telling y'all, when y'all do vlogs and stuff, live streams, you gotta have everything kind of. I think this is broke, y'all. I hope it's not though. Oh crap. Yeah, it just needs to be glued. It's not broken. Just have to glue this back together. Okay, I think I'm good. Happy Sunday. Y'all come on in here. Show me some love. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's not broken. It just needs to be glued. I have to glue that back together. Ignore. Good morning. I thought my stand was broken and it's actually not broken, so which is amazing. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody comes into the room and give me a like, a share if you like. Please share it out if you feel like it. You don't have to, but please, if you share it, that'll be amazing. Please, thank you. Please and thank you. I'm trying to get me something to eat. Got up not too long ago. I mean, I've been up for a while. I was just laying in bed watching YouTube. That's all I do is watch YouTube videos. Yeah, I watch YouTube too. I'm an avid YouTube person. I'm a YouTube connoisseur. I'm gonna make me some coffee this morning. Happy Sunday. What are you guys up to today? Let me know in the chat what you guys got going on. Let me know if you guys are new here. And if you are new here, my name is Journey. That is my YouTube name. Of course, I would never give my government name out. But good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are good. Let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. If you guys are new here, just let me know that you guys are new to the channel. And I talk about everything transitional housing. I live in transitional housing, and I've been living in this house for since January, actually. I'm doing good. What y'all got going on Sunday? I'm even better now that I have my coffee. I'm even better now I had my coffee. I'm even better now I had some coffee. I'm gonna make me some cheese eggs because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now. She hungry now. Sorry, y'all. I'm just washing the dish. I'll be right. I'm gonna make me some cheese eggs, and I need something to eat. I need something to put in my belly. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. I really didn't feel like going live this morning, but I was like, heck, let me just do it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Wasn't really in the mood. I'm boiling something right now. Y'all see that? I'm making some turkey. I'm boiling some turkey legs, some smoked turkey necks. And that's gonna be my dinner for tonight, so I have to boil it now. But yeah, smoked turkey necks we got going on, y'all. We got going on smoked turkey necks. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. But I'm gonna make some cheese eggs right now because I only got like 3 eggs left, so I might as well use them up before they go bad, right? Use them before they go bad. But what are you guys up to today? I need to go to Sam's Club. Every Sunday I say I'm going to Sam's Club. Because that's the day I'm off. I'm off on Sunday and Monday. Might as well do all of them, right? I only have 4 left. Make all the eggs. Because I'm hungry. I was hungry. What y'all doing today? It's going to be a hot day. I was outside. I went to my car. I had to go get some things that I left in the car last night. Got home from work last night. My roommate, she wasn't here. She came in this morning. She came in to go to sleep and then she went out. So she works too. So she probably went to work. But I haven't really seen her in like 3 or 4 days. So this transitional housing stuff, I think I'm kind of over it. I think this is going to be it for me like really soon. I think this journey for me in transitional housing will come to an end really soon. Yeah, I'm kind of over this. You guys, I might go back in my car for a little while. I might go in my car for like 3 months to save up some money. Well, did you save money in transitional housing? Well, it's hard to save money living in transitional housing because when you're here, you have to pay rent. So I need to be in that portion where I'm not paying rent. You know, that's where I need to be at again. I need to be not paying rent. But I still have bills. Just because you might see a person that's homeless, they still have bills to pay. You know, you're still responsible for your bills, regardless if you're homeless or not. So I'm thinking about going back to my car for like 3 months, child. We're going to go on that journey together. So I don't know. Because I don't really want to go to another transitional housing. The reason this transitional housing is probably going to close because there's only 2 girls here and we can't make the rent. We can't make the mortgage payment. And the mortgage payment, if there were like 4 girls here, we could make the payment. But just being 2 girls, we can't afford it on our own. So we need more people here. But the girls aren't coming in. You know what I'm saying? The girls aren't coming in. So, because the guy was like, he was telling us, he was like, well, you girls need to get some people in there, you know, fast. And I'm like, well, they're not coming in, so what are we supposed to do then? You know what I mean? So it's probably going to be closing, which I'm actually okay with that. I really don't care, to be honest. I care, but I don't care. I care, but I don't care, you know? Because transitional housing is a business, so this house needs to be paid for. So I'm not really saving much money if I have to pay rent. And I'm not saying I should be living here rent-free, but I don't know what they expect. But I'm okay if I have to go back and live in my little mini SUV. I would be okay with that. At least I can save some money. Good morning. How you doing? Hi, Dr. J. How are you? Happy Sunday to everybody. I'm just making me a cheese egg. Trying to get this cheese to melt a little bit. So I might go stay in my car for a while until the fall comes up. And I do believe that I'll be getting a call sometime soon for like housing. Because I have counselors and caseworkers that's on my side. And they're trying to help me find housing. So they have programs for people like me. And I'm praying that something will come soon. But I just have to wait for the phone calls. You know what I mean? I just have to wait. I just have to wait for the phone calls, y'all. And I'm not the only person in the world that needs housing. So it's not just me. But they prioritize people that are like handicapped and have, you know, health issues. They prioritize them before they would prioritize me. So, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. Somebody gonna say, oh, you didn't put any seasoning in there. When you put cheese inside eggs, you don't really need no seasoning because the cheese is like salty enough. So I think that's going to be my plan. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. Come on in here. I know a lot of people came in, a lot of people left. That's what happens on social media. That happens. Don't be offended. It happens on social media. If you guys ever are going to come and go, don't ever get offended of that. It is what it is. But yeah, that's where I'm at kind of with this housing situation. I don't know how long I'm going to be staying here anymore, because if we can't get girls in here, the mortgage ain't going to get paid, and then they're going to evict us anyway. So yeah, I'm probably going to be out of here soon. I will probably be out of this transitional housing really soon. I'll give myself a month, maybe. Could be less than that. How do I feel about it? There's nothing I can really do about it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. There's nothing I can really do. You gotta take the good with the bad. I'm gonna take this off of this tripod and put it on something else. So you gotta take the good with the bad. Ooh, okay. So yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad. There's nothing I can really do. I gotta go with the flow of life, you know? How you doing, Dr. J? I'm just having some cheese egg for breakfast. Tomorrow is going to be such a long day for me. I'm not even looking forward to it. I got so much to do tomorrow that it's sickening. It's crazy what I have to do tomorrow. I have so much stuff to do tomorrow. I'm going to be pretty much out all day. Probably won't come back home until like 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm just over it. I'm putting some of this in my, the chili crisp. This stuff right here is so good on literally everything. So give it a little bit more crunch and flavor. What are you guys up to for Sunday? I'm doing okay. You can call me Journey. Journey's fine. I'm just having some scrambled eggs, cheese scrambled eggs, and I put the chili crisp on top. This stuff right here is so good. It has garlic and chili peppers. Garlic and chili peppers. It's so nice. It's really nice to put on your chicken, put on whatever you want to put it on, but it is so good. I don't really have a plan of doing nothing today. I don't really want to go anywhere. I just want to eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, talk to y'all, and probably go back to bed. Probably go back to sleep. I wanted some toast with this, but it's too late now. I wish I had a watermelon, but I'm pretty upset about the watermelon at Sam's Club. They're not really that good. So just having some breakfast. Well, I guess it's brunch time now, huh? I'm going back to bed. Planning to just exist today. I understand. Enjoy your rest. Get your rest. Because tomorrow is Monday. And I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Your girl been stressed out. I had a dream last night that was crazy. You know, sometimes you have dreams and you kind of don't remember what happened, but then you remember some of it. So I remember in my dream that I was in fear. In my dream, I was fearful. I know that I was being hunted. An animal was actually hunting me. I don't know what kind of animal it was, but that was a warning sign from God for me to watch my back. You know what I'm saying? Watch my back. God will send you signs and wonders, right? Just watch your back, sis. Watch your back. The wolves in the sheep's clothing. Watch your back. So I believe that was a sign from God for me to watch my back. I believe that was a sign from God for me to watch my back. I forget what was like really going on in the dream because I was in it, but I believe that that dream is just a sign for me to like watch my back, because there's a lot of people not in my life but around me that want to see me fail and want to see me lose so much. So it was a sign from God. God sends me dreams. Just watch your back, sis. Watch your back. Watch your back and your front. Because the enemy is out to still kill and destroy me and us. That's if you believe. If you're not a believer in what I talk about, you don't have to agree. But I believe it was a sign from God for me to watch myself. Watch my back, watch my steps, watch my movements, watch what I say out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, there's some evil people in my life. Not really in my life, like closely. It's some evil people that's supposed to be here to help me, and they want to just see the worst come out with me. So I just have to watch my back. That's all. Watch your back. That was a sign, a dream from God. Just watch your back, girl. Watch your movements. Do everything you're supposed to do. Continue to do what you've been doing. You know what I mean? Open wide. I'm just eating scrambled eggs. Scrambled cheese eggs. Scrambled cheese eggs with the chili crisp. I'm just thinking about, like, yo, time is going by so fast. Yo, time is going by so fast. I want something really good to eat, but I really don't feel like making it, though. I want something good to eat, but I don't feel like making it. Good morning. Guys, I hope everybody that's watching, I hope you guys gave me a thumbs up by now. If you want to share the video, please share. But I'm not really doing much today. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to eat for the rest of the week. I want to make something really good, but what? I don't know. That means I need to go get the ingredients for what I'm going to eat. I really don't feel like leaving the house today. I really feel like leaving the house, and I might take my butt back to bed. But I figure I'll do a live stream and see how everybody is doing. You guys let me know what you're doing today on this Sunday. What y'all got planned. What y'all got going on. Let me know. Nine people watching. I hope everybody that's watching gave me a thumbs up by now, guys. Come on, bless the screen. Bless the screen. Support me. Support the channel. Please support the channel, guys. When you guys like up my videos, that helps other people find the algorithm helps other people find me, and they say, wow, what is she doing over there? I talk about everything transitional living. I told you guys that I was evicted out of my apartment in January of 2024. So I've been kind of living this homeless lifestyle for, this January will be 3 years. Tag, time go by so fast. This January will be 3 freaking years that I've been living a homeless lifestyle. And some people ask me, do you still consider yourself homeless, living in transitional living? Yeah, I'm still homeless because this is not my house, you know. This is just a stepping stone until I get what I need, which is an apartment, you know. This is a stepping stone until I get what I need. But yeah, I still consider myself unhoused. Yeah, I am. The good side of transitional housing, you could stay here as long as you need to. But the downside of it is you have to live with roommates. And sometimes, if the transitional housing is filled up, like each house could take up to like 7 or 8 people. So if the house is filled up, that's a good thing. But it's also a bad thing because it's a lot of drama in these houses. A lot of people don't like each other. A lot of people fight. A lot of these houses, the cops are there a lot. So it's ups and downs to living like this. It's not peaches and cream. It's not too bad for me now because the woman that was here that had all the drama, she is gone now. And she was 54 years old. It's people living in transitional housing of every different age. But she's gone now. But if you can coincide and live with roommates, like live with strangers, you're good. You're good. You're a good fit for this. But when the house is full, it's always a divide. Because these girls will go against these girls. It's mainly the girls that's been there for a long time. They push around and bully the ones that are new. So that's kind of what happens in transitional housing. And people end up leaving. They end up leaving, or in these type of houses, it's like democratically run. So say if there's 6 people in the house. If half of the house is saying, I want her out of here, she has to leave. We don't like her. We don't like this. We don't like that. The person has to leave because it's democratically ran. We don't have like a manager. We have people that's over us, but we pretty much manage the house. So that means we need to be responsible for the bills, the mortgage, the water bill, the electric bill. We have to pay all those bills on our own. It's just like you having your own place. You know, like say if I had my own apartment, I'm responsible for everything that's on my lease as far as the rent, the electric bill, the gas bill, whatever the side bills are. We're responsible for those living in transitional housing. So the more women we have in the house, we can manage. But unfortunately, this house is not doing so well because it's only 2 of us now. So I'll probably be here maybe another month. I don't think it's going to go any longer than that. I'll probably be here through, what is it, August? I think towards the end of August, I'm going to probably leave because the house is not doing good. It's not doing good getting people in because when we run interviews for girls to come into the house, a lot of them don't have money. And we can't take nobody in the house that's not working. So that's going to defeat the purpose because you're basically going to have somebody that's not working in the house, and then that's going to cause friction. So I like everybody to come in here and have a job, but sometimes they don't have jobs. So she has a job this morning. Good morning. Hi, Rhonda. How are you, sis? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So when you guys come here, I just talk about my lifestyle, my transitional housing lifestyle. There's nothing that nobody can come here in my chat and tell me to make me feel bad. You're not gonna make me feel bad. You're not hurting my feelings. I tell my business, you know, my business as far as housing. It's on social media, so you guys can share it, clown me, say what you want. You're not hurting nobody's feelings coming over here. You're not hurting nobody's feelings coming over here. But yeah, so I just talk about my lifestyle and transitional housing and living in shelters and living with family members and things not working out. I don't have thin skin. I'm very thick skinned. So you can come over here and say whatever you want. It's not going to move me, hurt me. It's not going to make me go run into a corner and cry. And this is going to get the job done regardless. So we just talk about transitional housing, but it's not the best situation, especially when there's a lot of people in the house. When this house is filled up, 7, 8 girls, people are bringing in their income and stuff, but then you get the house divide because you're going to have these girls against these girls. And some of these other houses, them girls be fighting. They be having to, not physically fighting maybe, but they have the police coming by. It's not the best situation if you're not really good with living with other people. And then girls get in and they're bullies. They try to bully other women. So those are the type of things that happen in these houses. And with the men, I'm sure the men go through stuff too, but men are a little bit different. Men are kind of more like, a lot of men could let a lot of things roll off their back. Women, a lot of the times women can't. We got to fight back, you know, fight back verbally or whatever. So men, the men houses seem like the men house thrive more better than the women's houses because men are more like, man, I don't give a crap, you know. But women, we're more like, oh, we have to sit down and talk about this. And you have bullies in the house, and the bullies, they think it's cool to bully and fight someone. And nobody's ever confronted me because I guess I just look like the person that's not going to put up with no BS from nobody. So they didn't really mess with me, but the girls can be very catty. Every house, everybody got drama. So it's like living in a reality TV show, like living in a reality TV simulation. That's what this is. It's a simulation. And then sometimes you got girls that come here that are lazy and you have to manage the house and it sucks, especially if you feel like you're managing it by yourself. It's no, they're not helping. Some girls just come here and they just live, you know what I mean? So I'm over that. I'm over that. I'm over that. I mean, I might be here through August. And after August, I think I'm going to probably move back into my car. And I haven't started my soap business. Like, I'm still getting some things done, but I'm not selling anything because I probably won't be living here after some time. So, I might be here. I might be out like towards the end of August. And it's so weird because that's the same time last year that I went into a homeless shelter. So I might not be here. The end of August, I might be trying to get myself out of here. There's somebody walking by. He keep looking over here. Like, he must be able to see me. I don't know. Oh, he's just trying to cross the street. Okay. But I might not be here in August. And this is the same time last year that I ended up getting out of my car. I was living in my car last year, but I only stayed in my car last year for like 34 days. So I might go back to the car for like 2 or 3 months just to save up some money. So yeah, I might do that just to save up some cash. Because really, that's the only way most people can save money is living in your car. You know, I don't mind it. I did it before. I got me a nice little mattress. I got a nice little small SUV. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Unless we get people here. But me living here, I'm not really saving any money because I have to pay rent to this place. So I'm not saving a lot of anything. But good morning. How's everybody doing today? What do you guys got going on? Let me know what y'all got going on today for your Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. How was your weekend? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat how your weekend was. Let me know. It's a hot one today, y'all. I want to go to Sam's Club and get some stuff, but I don't want no more watermelons from Sam's Club because I don't think Sam's Club be having no good watermelon. So I need to go somewhere to like Whole Foods and get me a good watermelon. Like, you know what I mean? Whole Foods is way in a whole nother town. Whole Foods from here is like an hour away. But I knew I have a taste for that is it chantilly or chantilly cake? It's a chantilly cake, and y'all know it has strawberries and that that icing is so good. I haven't had a piece of that in a long time. I know ShopRite be having them. And since today is Sunday, ShopRite be having some good pastries. Honey, I might have to go get me a chantilly cake, but only get me 2 slices. I wouldn't get the whole box. I'll probably get half. We would get half of the cake. But I can't even really do nothing with my soap business because I don't know how long I'm going to be staying here. You know, I could run the soap business out of my storage container while I'm living in my car. I could do that. So, but y'all stay tuned for the updates because that's probably what's going to be happening, honey. And I'd be okay with that. Like, it's still warm enough for people to, like, it's too hot to be living in your car, but you got to do what you got to do, man. We got to do what we got to do out here. I do have caseworkers and stuff in my life that's helping me try to find the place that works for me and stuff like that. But I'm not the only person out here that needs help with casework. Like, I have people that are on my side and they're trying to help me, but it could be hard still trying to find this landlord that's going to allow me to live in his property. So that's the thing. So I just have to push. And there's so much stuff going on at work. It's so crazy. It's stuff going on in every aspect of my life, like my home life, my personal life, my work life. It's always something. Always something. It's hot here today. We need the 70 temperature back. Yesterday, like last night when I left work last night, I left work at like 9. So it was beautiful out. It was like, it felt like a fall night. So it hasn't been too hot here lately. It's been in the 80s. Not too bad. Because a couple of weeks ago it was like pushing 100. So it is hot. And when you're homeless, like living in your car, you don't have anywhere else to go. In the summertime, it can be quite miserable because I lived in my car for like 34 days last summer. And so I went to the shelter. So it could be a little miserable living in your car in the summertime because there's nowhere to go, you know. So I went to the gym, and you're only going to really spend like a normal person, even a homeless person, you're not going to stay in the Planet Fitness all day. So I stayed in Planet Fitness for like 2 hours. Of course, I took an hour and a half or something to do a workout. So if I end up back in my car, I still have my Planet Fitness membership, which is good to have. If you have to live in your car, it's always good to have a Planet Fitness membership because I could go there and take a shower, do my hygiene. I could go there and wash my hair. I can go there and get dressed for work. So that's what I did with Planet Fitness. So it's always good to have a gym membership. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. And it's so funny because last year is when I lived in my car last year around this time. But I'm not saving money living in transitional housing. It was a good experience only because I was able to cook some good meals here. But transitional housing is not. When the house is filled up and there's a lot of women here, it's always filled with drama, drama. And there's no manager, so there's nobody here managing it. As long as we all paying our rent, we're all good. But like I said, the girls that end up not liking you, they could put you out. Like they could say, oh, we don't think you're a good fit for the house, and that person has to leave. So it's like some people just be hopping around from transitional housing to transitional housing, go to another house. But I don't want to go to another house filled with women because I know it's going to be some drama. Yeah. I'm grateful to be here, trust me, but if I could live back in my car, I would be okay in my car. The only thing that makes me angry about living in your car is not having access to a kitchen where I can cook a meal. That's about the only downside to me living in my car, is not having access to a kitchen to make a nice meal for myself, you know, not having a place to store my food. I literally have to like eat something out from the grocery store every day. I'm looking at this bird in the tree. I don't know if he has something or his face is like red. I don't know what kind of bird that is. And this tree that's in front of the house is actually a dead tree. That's why all the branches are falling off of it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Maybe for another month. But I'm looking to get out. I'm praying that my counselors, my caseworkers that's on my case can help me get into something, you know. My leg is falling asleep. So whatever happens, I'll keep y'all posted. I cook in my car with a Blue Yeti. Yeah, I have a little I do have a little a stove that I'm gonna, it's in storage. I just never used it, but it's brand new. It's a little stove, a little mini camping stove. I can get that and get me like a little pot or something. All I need is a pot and a frying pan. You know what I'm saying? I can have oodles and noodles. I can make whatever I want to make, but I have to find a place to make the food. So that's the sucky downside for me about living in your car is like trying to find places to cook a meal. Because if people catch you, certain places you can't just cook food in the middle of whatever. But I did it before. I stayed in my car before, and it wasn't really bad, to be honest, because I work full time. So when you work, it's like most of my time is spent at work anyway. The only thing I need is for a place to lay my head. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's not bad sleeping in your car. If you have a car, you can sleep in that car. You know, some people build their vans out and make it into a home, which is great. But I work full time. I have a job. You know, I can save money. That's what I think is gonna be my next move. So I'm pretty much like packing my stuff up in my room, like starting to move things back to storage because I don't think I'm gonna be here much longer. Because like the house is going bad because there's no girls here. It's only me and another girl, and we can't make the rent. I'm not gonna pay that full rent. I can't afford it. So the more women we have in our house, you know the rent is gonna get paid. But the less women we have, we still have to make the rent. We still have to pay the bills. So that's the downside. But to be honest, I'm preparing for it. I'm preparing for it. Yeah, you said it was a blue tea. What's that? Like a little gas, a little propane stove. Yeah, I have a little propane stove. I just don't have the propane yet. So I'm looking at getting the propane and get me a little setup. And I have a little small car. Like I have a little mini SUV that's perfect for me. But the good thing is I'll save money. That's the upside. I still have bills, but the only bill I wouldn't have to worry about paying is my rent. I don't have to pay rent. Like I have to pay bills here every month, and that takes away from me saving. So the upside of me going back to my car is I would be able to save the money that I give to them every month for rent. That's why I kind of really don't care about if I have to leave. I really don't care, to be honest. I did it before. So, and I could go closer to my job. I could save money on gas because, you know, I've been here since January. So if I don't have to pay rent here anymore that I pay every month and I pay my rent every week, if I don't have to pay that, I would be done with it. I keep that money right in my pocket. I would be saving a portion. And some people say, oh my God, are you scared? Like, no, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, like moving around, flopping around. I can go back to the shelter that I was in. I could call them back. Because when you're in a shelter, if you stay there for like 30 to 40 days, you can't come back for like 6 months. So I've already been out of the shelter now for 6 months, and I can actually go back. But shoot, I'd rather go to my car than live in a shelter. Because all the experience that what I experienced when I was living in the shelter, it was a whole bunch of bully chicks, you know what I'm saying? The good part is you didn't have to pay no bills to live there, but they only let you stay there for a certain amount of time. So if I go back there, hopefully a lot of those girls that were in there when I was there, hopefully they're not there anymore. You know, I think most of them are probably moved on or whatever, but the shelter is not the greatest experience, but you can live in a shelter for free and not have to pay anything. So, but they do want you to leave after a certain time. When I stayed in the shelter, I stayed in one shelter I stayed at for like 4 months. And then the other shelter, I stayed in there for like 2 months. So sometimes they'll give you 30 days. Sometimes they'll let you stay for 2 months. It just depends on your situation. So you got to do what you got to do, man. And if I live in my car, I don't have to worry about paying no bills as far as rent is concerned. So I could do that for 3 months until it gets cold. Like when fall season hits, then I got to figure something out. But I believe by that time, an apartment or something will come through for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have programs and caseworkers that are helping me, but it's just not moving fast enough. So you can do it. Yeah, I can do it. I'm nervous about the RV thing because a lot of these places are not even letting people live in RVs anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess I would have to find a campground that will let me stay in the RV yearly. I could still look into that, but I wasn't really looking into RV yet. I'm really looking for an apartment because y'all know my situation with my 14-year-old. I'm trying to get her back into my custody because she lives with a family member. So I have to get back so I can get her back. That's why the only reason why I'm pushing an apartment so I can get my daughter back. Thank you for creating such a peaceful space. May God bless you. Thank you. Everyone needs a place to rest. You're always welcome to my community. Oh, thank you. No problem. What do you do on your channel? What do you do on your channel? Let us know. No problem. I just talk about my life and transitional housing. And the biggest issue in America today, throughout the whole world, really, is the homeless epidemic. People just not being able to afford to live in a traditional apartment or live in, and I'm talking about people. Families go through this too, but I'm more so talking about single people, like people that aren't married and they don't have a partner. They're not, whatever your situation is, you paying your bills on your own. So that's what I scream about and I talk about. Everybody don't have those situations where they're living with a partner where, the husband is paying all the bills and they just have to buy food. Like everybody don't have those type of lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have it like that. So, and I just live my life and talk about it. I just talk about it. We speak about it. I don't live a life where I say, "Whoa, me," I don't feel bad for me. Like, no, I raise my head and I get up every day and do what I need to do for my situation. And that's all we can do is keep moving forward. I don't shame myself for my situation. It is what it is. The good thing was I came here and started making soap. I do have a lot of soaps and stuff, but like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with my living situation as far as living here. So I'm probably not going to be here very much longer. And I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that because I could save money. I don't have to pay rent no more here, and I could just go live in my car for a month or two. I did it before. I lived in my car for 34 days. And it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was uncomfortable. After a while, you do get tired of it. I'm not going to sit here and lie like, oh, yeah, it's so cool living in your car. You get tired of it after a while, yeah, but you got to do what you have to do to survive, I do what I have to do to survive. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad, and I don't want nobody to feel bad for me. I'm not in a bad situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people in my heart that's in a bad situation are the ones that have to live on the streets, the ones that are sleeping on sidewalks and stuff every night. Those are the people that I feel bad for. I don't want nobody to feel bad for me. I'm good. I'm good, and I always will be good. Everything will always go smoothly for me because I'm going to get things done. I'm not going to sit here and cry and whine. Whoa, me. Whoa, my life just sucks. Like, I'm doing okay, sis. We doing all right. Everything going to be okay. Everything going to be all right. No matter what situation you find yourself in. It's all about how you deal with it. How you are dealing with your situation. I should have took this to, I need to go to Sam's Club. I don't really feel like going to Sam's Club, to be honest. Yo, I got this little gooseneck thing that I put around my neck for vlogging. So that's what I'm holding in my hand right now. And this thing being on my neck is crazy. Oh, okay. I'm trying to take this apart. It's not coming apart now. What the heck? It's not letting me take it apart. Wow. Okay. It's not even letting me take it apart again. Oh, that's crazy. I got this little gooseneck thing. It's not letting me take it apart now. What the heck? It's like this cheap thing I got off of TikTok, but I don't know why it's not letting me take it apart. It's supposed to sit on my neck right here. Y'all see it? See that? It's like a gooseneck thing I could put around my neck. But it's not letting me take it off. I don't know why now. I tell you, when you do YouTube, I tell you, sometimes this stuff get on your nerves. You have to have this and have a stand and have this and have that. It can be quite annoying. It can be quite annoying. But yeah, y'all, regardless of what happens in my life, I am going to be all right. I just think the transitional housing thing is enough for me. I think I've kind of exhausted my transitional living situation. I think I'm over this. Yeah. I think it was okay while it lasted. And now I need something different. I think I'm gonna go lay down. Go lay down in my room and relax. And just chit chat with y'all and find me a movie to watch. Keep coming in here every now and again, putting some water in this pot. I'm making some turkey, some smoked turkey next, probably with some rice and gravy for later for dinner. And that's all I'm doing. So I'm just gonna slow cook that and relax. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the house today. I might leave the house later because I really think that it's hot today. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Every 30 minutes I come out and flip the meat around. But yeah, y'all, I think my time in transition has exhausted me. I think I'm over this. And I'm not saying that I'm not grateful, because I'm super grateful for having the opportunity to live here for 6 months, but I think it's over for me. I really do. I think my time here has come to a close. I gotta fix this other little. I just think I exhausted all my time here, because I can go back to my car and save a lot of money. I think that'll be my best bet. I'll save money on gas, because I can sleep in places at nighttime that's going to be like close to my job, and I can save a lot of money on gas too. So it's a good thing, this. And in that time of me going back to my car, I'm sure I will get a phone call from a caseworker or a landlord telling me that, hey, we found a place for you, you can move in. So that's going to be the ending goal. What I'm trying to accomplish is find a landlord that's going to take me in, and then I can just go get my own place. But like I said, if I didn't have responsibilities that I have, I would be in my car and I would be okay. I would stay in my car for a whole year and save up money and then go find me an apartment. Because I do like living in a house, in an apartment or a house. You know, I like living. I don't want to live in a car. I mean, that gets old. People talk about van life and all that stuff, but after a while, it does get old. You get tired of being cramped up in a car or SUV. So, to each its own, though. To each its own. But me, I would like to live in an apartment or some type of housing situation. I don't want to live, too long inside of in a car or SUV. You just get uncomfortable. And I know me, it gets old for me. So, I need change. So I get bored fast, and I be like, okay, I'm over this. What's next? You know, I like change in my life. I like change. So it's going to be one of those days where I'm just being lazy, y'all. It's going to be a lazy day for me. It's just a lazy day for me. But yeah, I think I'm over the transitional housing situation. I could probably come back if I need to, but right now, this house is not doing so well financially. So they're going to eventually probably shut this house down or turn it into a different type of house. Because if you think about it, transitional housing is a business. It's a business, you know? It's definitely a business, and they have to get their money for it. Hello, how are you? How are you? Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. What y'all got going on today? I'm just chilling, laying down, enjoying my Sunday. It's a beautiful day. I'm just looking outside. It's so beautiful, but it's hot. It's hot today. So I'm just kind of chilling, y'all. Not doing too much of nothing. Probably take me a nap. Not probably. I will be taking me a nap. I'm almost an hour in. So an hour into the live stream, I'm going to shut it off because I'm almost an hour in. But if you guys don't know, I live in transitional housing, and I've been living here since January of 2026. And I just talk about my life in transitional housing, the ups and downs, the good and the bad, the bullying. It's like a reality show. When you live in transitional housing, it's like you live in reality. The girls are mean. Nobody's your friend. And not that I was looking for friends, but nobody's your friend in transitional housing. You think you got somebody that wants to be your friend, wants to be your buddy, and you find out later that they've been talking about you. So when I come in transitional housing, girl, I keep it straight raw with everybody. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to make enemies either. But you do your thing, I do mine. Don't worry about me. I'm not worrying about you. Like, I'm not here to make a friend or a pal or anything, because most people are phony anyway. They say they're your friend, but then you find out they talking about you, stabbing you in your back. So some of the girls would try to say stuff like, for me to open up, like, oh, if you ever need somebody to talk to, like, why would I talk to any of y'all? The way that I hear y'all talk about other people when they're not around, like, you're doing the same thing to me. So I don't trust nobody. And it sucks to live a lifestyle where you don't trust anybody, but when you had family members kick your back in, and you had family members say like the most meanest things about you, and they think you don't know. When you had family that did that, stabbed you in your back with the pitchfork, um, a stranger, it's no thing. I didn't have my family did the worst type of things to me, so it's no big thing. And then I know somebody gonna come in here and say, "Oh, you're always the victim. You're always the victim." Sometimes people are victims. Have you ever thought about that? Sometimes people are the victim. Okay, so I've done things wrong in my life. I don't sit here and contest that I'm some perfect person. But girl, listen, I don't give nobody no room to hang me from nowhere. I stay out the way. I mind my business. I just be sitting in the cut watching you. I watch you watch me, girl. I don't pay people no damn mind. Even when I know they paying me all the mind in the world, people be wondering. They wonder about me. That's how it is at work. Like, people be sitting around wondering about me. I ain't worrying about you. Why you worrying about me? I want a watermelon so bad, but I don't know where to get one that's sweet. Because Sam's Club have not been doing me good at all. I don't even know why I have a membership. I got to make sure I remove my debit card, because they took money out of my debit, talk about, oh, we renewed your membership. I was like, I didn't want y'all to do that. That's why I don't do anything like automatic. I don't like that. I don't want nothing automatically being taken out. No. Nope, nope, nope. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna put my little mount. I can put you here. Yeah, that's probably better. That's probably better. But yeah, y'all, I'm not doing nothing today. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill, honey. Chill and chit chat with YouTube. Just chill and chit chat with YouTube. I'm not doing much of anything. Y'all, I rock myself when I go to sleep. I have to rock my legs back and forth. So I'm just gonna chill, take me a nap, honey. I'm gonna wake up and probably do some exercise later. I'm gonna do a 30-minute cardio exercise. And I do work out almost every day. I might take 2 days off to just recover my body from workout, but exercising saves me from so much stress. Like, it really does. Exercise literally saves my life from so much stress. Because when I exercise and I'm on the mat doing yoga and stuff like that, I feel like I don't experience any kind of like emotional pain or emotional hurt feelings. Like, it literally helps me get through life. And also YouTube, right? So people be like, oh, do you talk to a therapist? Yeah, I have therapy and everything, but I have therapy for myself, is when I talk about life. You know what I'm saying? I come on YouTube and talk about my life, and some people don't understand. Like, why would you come on here and talk about it? Because I want to, number one. Number two, because I can get paid for it. Number two. And number three, it helps my life. So it's a benefit there for me. Social media is a Definitely a big benefit. And there's definitely money to be made on this platform. You just have to go and find it. Nobody's going to give you all the answers to life. Nobody's going to just say, here, you see everybody's doing classes. They're making money, which is smart. People are making money, which is really smart. But, you know, I'm not going to ever stop sharing. I'm going to be on YouTube until that casket drop, honey. And I've been doing YouTube for like what, 15 years now. I told you guys I had another channel. What's that other channel? I turned it into it's going to be my soaping channel, but I am going to be doing YouTube until my last days on this planet because I'm a social person. I am a social butterfly. Good morning. What's going on? Hot drama. Hot drama. The word reality show. Yeah, that's what it is. You cooking dinner? What are you making? What are you making? It's definitely a business. Transitional housing is a business. They get paid for us being here, you know? So, yeah. I mean, I go through so much in my mind. I might not share it, but I'm battling a lot of stuff, man. And as I continue to say that, sometimes things get easier, but then sometimes they don't get easier. Sometimes you feel like things just get harder. You know what I mean? So, and I watch so much content on social media. I watch a lot of homeless people that are homeless too. I watch a lot of younger homeless kids. I watch a lot of older homeless people. And most people are doing it by choice. Most are doing it by choice. Like most people are saying, you know what? I'm not paying rent anymore. I'm not paying $2,000 a month for rent. Everybody has their own choice to do what they want to do. If I could afford to live in an apartment, I would do it, but I can't afford it. So I need help. You know, I need for a case. I have caseworkers and stuff that's by my side that's going to help me find something that's going to be affordable for me. But that takes time. I'm not the only person in the world that needs shelter, you know. But it's a hard thing. But once I get an apartment, I'm never going to let it go. I'm never letting it go. I don't care if I have to work like 5 jobs to maintain it, which sucks because nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to work 2, 3 jobs. Nobody wants to work that hard just to pay the rent. Like people are working hard just to have a roof over their head for a place that you don't even stay at 24 hours. Like how much time do we spend at home except for your days that you're off? And most people that have off days, they're working other jobs trying to make money other places to pay the rent, to pay the utilities. So we're never like it's never ever going to be unless you just got money like that. You know what I'm saying? But people that's just trying to make it like myself, it's hard, especially being one person. Imagine two people struggling. That crap is hard. Oh, you said you're gonna fry chicken. I don't fry chicken, but I'm doing it today. Okay, that sounds good. I haven't fried chicken in a long time. If I fry chicken, I usually just fry chicken wings. I don't really fry chicken. Even when I had my apartment, I would fry chicken maybe like once or twice a year. I'm not really a fried chicken type of girl, but I do like it. But I just don't like the grease popping everywhere. You know what I mean? But I do like some fried wings though. I just bought an air fryer and haven't used it yet. I'm excited to see what it. I love air fryer. I have an air fryer in there right now. I talk about my air fryer all the time. I love me a good air fryer. Yes, I got an air fryer and I love it. What's up, Caesar? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Happy Saturday to you, man. How you been doing? Haven't seen you in quite a minute. I just been here, still in transitional housing, plotting on moving back to my car, Caesar. Yeah, them air fryers is where it's at. You could put a nice baked potato in the air fryer. You could put anything in the air fryer. I put my salmon in there. It be coming out so good. I love me a good air fryer. Love me a good air fryer. People are brainwashed by society. Yeah, I know, Rhonda, girl. I'm ready to live the hobo life for real. But like I said, y'all know my situation with my daughter. So that's a different. She got about 4 more years of school. And after that, I could do what I want to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? I could do what I want to do with my life, and I think I'm going to go live on the road. Live on the road. It's a lady I watch. Her name is what's her name? Black woman. She was in her service, and now she lives on the road. She has a car, and she has a transit van, and she travels from state to state, and she makes money off of social media. Nomadic introvert. I love watching her. She's amazing. But she built a platform for herself, a very successful YouTube career she has, and she also gets money from her retirement. She's retired from the military, so I love her lifestyle. I wish to live that way one day. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it now, but one day I'm gonna hit the road just like her and just go travel and see the things in my life that I wasn't able to see when I was younger because I had a different kind of life. So, but I want to live like her. I love her lifestyle. She's free. She can do what she wants. Nothing's holding her back. I want to live that lifestyle so bad. And cook some wings in the air fryer and season them. And they were, yeah, air fryer wings are literally the best. You've been catching up on your videos. Yes, I've seen you make the sand. Oh, you like that? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just with the air fryer stuff, make sure you have some butter on it. You know, putting a piece of fish in there. Make sure you don't put it in there too long, because you put it in there too long, it's gonna taste like cardboard. But I would say in the air fryer, a piece of salmon, about 15 minutes. If it's like a small piece for like one person to eat. But you know, the bigger the meat you put in the air fryer, the more time you need to fix it. But a small piece of salmon for like one person, 15 to 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put your butter and everything. And I just love a home cooked meal. I love a good food. I love good food. Like, that's how my mother raised us. My mom would be in the kitchen making real good meals for us, especially on a Sunday. So I always like having a good meal. I just didn't feel like leaving the house today because I'm feeling kind of lazy. So I think I'm going to take me a little nap. I got some turkey wings that's boiling on the stove right now. Slow boil. I'm gonna make some rice with those for later, and that's gonna be my dinner for tonight. But I don't feel like doing nothing, and I'm not really trying to bring in any more food, like meat, into the house because, like I said, with the transitional housing, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here anymore. You know, I might have to leave within the next couple of weeks or so. Because I don't see that this house is going to thrive because, like I said, it's only two of us here. So two of us can't make the rent. And we can't pay the mortgage. They have to shut the house down, and which I understand. So, like I said, I'm going to stay here as long as I need to. I'm hoping I can stay here through August. And if I don't have to pay rent anymore, I'm going to save that money. You know, if I don't have to worry about paying the rent here anymore, I can save that money, put that money in my bank account monthly, and I could save up the next couple of months. I could save up a couple $1,000s. So I live in my car for the summertime is almost over, especially towards the end of August, and it's gonna start getting cooler outside. I lived in my car before. I could do it again. You know what I'm saying? If I could save up me a couple $1,000s, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause one thing I don't like to be is broke. I don't like to be a broke. I don't like being broke. I like having money. If I need something fixed with my car, I could just get the money out and go fix it. And I take my credit very seriously. I don't like when they take points off my credit. I don't like that. Because when it's time for me to get a house, I want to be able to go get me a condo. I'm thinking more of not a house. I want to go get a condo somewhere. A condo with probably a deck in the back, in a nice neighborhood. You know, that's what I want to do. I haven't tried a baked potato in the air fryer. I usually put one in the microwave. Oh yeah. I like my well, I usually cut up the potatoes in like cubes and then I put in the air fryer to make them they be real crispy and just perfect. Sometimes I'll cut them up into french fries, oil them up, you know, put your little oil on them. They're good. I mean, you could put a whole baked potato in the air fryer too. It might take a little bit longer, but air fryers are, I love an air fryer, y'all. And the air fryer I have in there now, actually somebody at my job had gave it to me. So I was like, she gave it to me for free. So if I have to leave here, I'm definitely going to put the air fryer in my storage. That's going to be the first thing I'm putting in storage. Laying my air fryer away. That air fryer has to get put up. But this neighborhood that the house is in, it's a really nice neighborhood. The neighbors really don't speak to us, but I don't speak to them either. Because they know what this house is. So most people don't like these houses in their neighborhoods because they think we're all like drug addicts and stuff. But it's a nice neighborhood. I mean, I hope it doesn't go that route where I have to leave the house, but I know I can go into another transitional housing because they got them all over the place, right? I can go into another transitional housing, but I know I have to go into it and I have to pay bills. I ain't trying to pay rent if I don't have to. So if I can go back in my car for like 3 months and pay zero bills as far as rent, and I can save the money that I pay here every month, why not? I'm not going back into transitional housing so I can give all my money to them. I'm not doing that anymore. That's stupid. That's stupid, in my opinion. And I can go closer to work. I can stay in a neighborhood that's 10 minutes away from my job. I can save money. I can save my rent that I'm paying here. I can save that and save gas. Why wouldn't I go in my car for the next 2 or 3 months? Why wouldn't I? I'm going in my car. Yeah. I need tires for my car. I have to get tires for my car. And my car needs some work, but nothing big. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, as long as I have my car, I'm going to be good. As long as I have an automobile to get around with, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. Everything will be okay. Everything is going to be all right now. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Yeah, even if you get sweet potatoes inside the air fryer, they good too, honey. I just hate cutting them up because sweet potatoes are hard to cut. But sweet potatoes are good. Any kind of potato is good in the air fryer, but I usually only get the Idahos or sweet potatoes. Sweet potato fries are so good. Yeah. So I'm not bringing any more food into the freezer. I'm not buying any more meats that I have to put in the freezer because, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know. I don't know, honey. As soon as it hit an hour, y'all, I'm going to turn this off and just relax. I just wanted to do a live stream and just say hello, chit chat, see how everybody's doing today on a Sunday. I'm not doing much of anything. I'm just freaking relaxing. I'm going to find me a movie on Tubi and see, see what's out there, honey. But I just want to move into a place. And sometimes when you have to move into an apartment, sometimes you might have to go live in the hood for a while, man. Because them hood apartments, they'll get you in. That's not anywhere I want to live, but sometimes them hood apartments, they'll get you right on in. Won't they do it now? But hopefully I don't have to go to the hood, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now it's dated day by day. Yes, day by day. But I'm okay. I'm still blessed. I'm still okay. I'm all right. I just share my experience, share my life, and let y'all know what's going on. I do not know how long I'm going to be in transitional housing anymore because there's no girls coming into the house to be able to pay the mortgage. So they could probably move me to another house, but I don't want to go to another house. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Because it's like a reality TV show. It's a reality TV. The girls, you go into a new house, they all hate you. They're all focused on you because you're the new head in the house. And most of the time, it's not really a good experience. It's not really a good experience. The good thing is you do have your own room and everything, but if the house is filled up, it's just more drama. Yeah, I'm not buying too much food anymore, Miss Green. I'm just going day by day. Yeah, I'm not really trying to put nothing in that freezer because I don't know how long I'm going to be here anymore. So, I don't know. But I'm not sad. Like, I'm actually okay because some of those paychecks I have, I don't have to put the whole check towards my rent. I could just save it. You know what I mean? And there is a battered women's shelter in my area. It's free. Oh, really? I remember I called a battered woman shelter one time, and they were like, we need a police report of the battery. You know what I mean? So I can't just lie. They're not even taking people in because they know a lot of people are homeless and they trying to get into anywhere. But yeah, I heard about the battered women's shelter. But a lot of the times when you call there, they want to see, a police report. They want to know where you was at last. They're like asking like a lot of questions about. I would be fine in my car. Like I don't have no problem with being in my car again. I'm actually okay. It's not bad. It's summertime. If I have to do it again for like 2 or 3 months, I could do it. You know, I'm not like I don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. If I could save my money and I could be closer to work, I go to work. My shifts at work are 8 hours. It could be 8 or 9 hour days. I only need to go home to sleep and make some dinner and go back to sleep and do the same thing the next day. Most of my days are spent at work. You know what I mean? My days are spent working. And then except on my days off, but like I said, I still need a second job and I haven't been having a good time at finding a second job. And really, honestly, to be honest, I don't want to work a second job. Like, I'm exhausted already just working one. I don't want to work a second job. I don't want to get a second job because I know that they're going to take my energy away from me. It's going to take all my energy. It's going to take all my energy away, and I really don't want a second job. Nobody wants to work 7 days a week. I did that before. I'm over that. I'm over that lifestyle, working 7 days a week. I don't want to live like that no more. I mean, I do what I have to do, but I'm really not trying to get a second job. I mean, I put a lot of job applications in. He has been calling me for interviews. I'm just not want to live like this no more. I don't want to bust my butt like a slave anymore. Yeah, nomadic introvert. That's my girl. I would love to live her lifestyle. I love to be free. Like her life is free. She could do whatever she wants to do from day to day. She travels to really amazing places. That's the free life I want to live. But my life can't be free yet because I have things that I have to do. But I just want to be free in life. I don't want to work like a slave no more. I'm over this crap. I'm really tired of the expensive rent. Everything's expensive and pricey. Everybody's pissed off and mad. This world ain't too much of shit anymore. I'm just being honest. This world ain't too much of nothing. Like, is there any happiness, any joy? You got your family turning against you, your family kicking your back in. You can't really find a real friend. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear nothing because everybody's going through their own stuff. But I'm over this. Like, I don't mind being on my own and being just a hobo, state to state. As long as I have money in my pocket, you could do anything you want as long as you have some money. It doesn't have to even be a lot of money. But I just want to live the free life, free. You go to work, you got these bosses, 5 and 6 bosses over top of you. Everybody's telling you something different. Oh no, do it this way. My life is so unorganized right now. Like, life is so unstable, unorganized. Everybody's angry. You ever go into a Burger King or like you go into a fast food place maybe to get some fries or something to drink. Everybody has an attitude. You're sitting in drive-through for like 30 minutes to get one burger. Like, there's no customer service. Some of the people in the cashier, they can't count because they're giving you back the wrong change. Like, this world is so messed up, man. The world is messed up and I'm tired of it. The world is messed up and I'm freaking tired of it. I really am. People are angry. People are upset. People are just working just to pay the mortgage or the rent or just everything. I'm over it. If I could live my life freely, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. I want to be free. And I'm not going to be free working 2 jobs just to pay the rent. That's not freedom for me. It's not. It's not freedom for me. Having to pay high mortgages and not being free. Like, oh, the American dream. I'm like, what American dream? There has never been one. There's never been an American dream. The American dream is living free, being able to just do the mediocre thing. And I'm not the type of woman, I don't want a lot. Like, I'm not the type of chick to be like, oh, I gotta have fur jackets and all these big Louis Vuitton. Like, I'm not even like that. I'm so easy to live. Like, I just want the easy, simple life. As long as I'm healthy, I don't need nothing else. As long as I'm healthy and have something to eat, I can stay in my car to sacrifice. But I'm tired of living like this. Everybody's in a rat race, you know. I'm driving to work every day and everybody's like cutting you off and high insurance, right? Like, I'm just over everything, y'all. If I could live and not have to pay nothing but my phone bill, I'm just tired, emotionally drained. So I look at the positive aspects of me like not living in transitional housing anymore. It's a lot of positivity to that. That's going to improve my lifestyle. So I'm like, I don't even care no more. Oh my God, you got to go back to your car. Okay, I go to my car for a while and then I go into the shelter when it starts getting cold. I'll do that. I know how to hustle. I know how to hustle. I know how to hustle. And that's why I can't really start selling my soaps because I don't know how long I'm going to be in this house anymore. Like, I have my soaps ready. I might just have to sell them out of my storage unit. Like, make me a little office in my storage unit and hustle out of there. That's okay. Everything is going on. One thing I do know how to do is survive, baby. A sis, she know how to survive, honey. I'm not gonna be sitting around crying, begging anybody for a damn thing, girl. I'm gonna get up and do what I need to do, okay? I don't sit around and cry, oh, why my family? Why my sister? Okay, I used to be like that in the beginning, but girl, I'm okay. I probably got less stress than someone that's living in a big old house. Like, you know what I'm saying? No stress is what I want. No stress is what I'm after. I hope you guys all gave me a thumbs up by now, guys. Come on, help me out. Help me out and give me a thumbs up. Hey, how you doing? How are you today? Yeah, nomadic introvert. That's my girl, man. I like watching those videos, the channels of people like living in their cars or people just living free. I found another girl. I don't know if she Latino or she mixed or something, but she's a young girl. She got to be in her 30s. She lives on the road inside her van, and she made like a bed in the van and everything, girl. She made like a van in her bed and everything. And girl, I'm moving over to that realm. I just want to be free. And being free is not sitting here paying rent to no freaking landlord. That's not freedom to me. Freedom is leave me the freak alone. I don't have to pay no bills. That's freedom. I'm moving more of into living free. Because living free is not having to pay the landlord the bill. And half the people that's paying the rent to these mortgages and stuff, they just able to make enough money to just pay the rent. I don't want to live like that no more. My car, I need my car. So the car is a necessity. The car is a necessity. And if I can pay that bad boy off quicker and I can really be free, that's where I'm headed, honey. I'm trying to get another Jackery before. Yeah, I want to get another Jackery though, but I want to get the bigger one. Because the Jackery I have a Jackery and it's a mini one. I do know I need to get an upgrade on a bigger Jackery. And I know that's going to probably be a couple $100 for me. So yeah, I want to get an upgrade on the Jackery if I make the decision of going back to my car. Y'all going to be on a journey with me because I'm going to share that. I'm going to share. I'm sharing all my journey, y'all. Do I feel some type of way? Nope. I'm okay. I don't have nowhere else to go, so at least I have a car. Yeah, I'm going to get me another Jackery. But I definitely wanted to upgrade it and get a bigger one. Because I have a Jackery, but I have a Jackery mini. And I would be able to charge my Jackery when I'm at work. Like, when I'm at work, I could just take the Jackery, the smaller Jackery. I probably can't take the big one in work and charge it. I probably could charge the bigger Jackery, but I am going to invest in getting me a bigger Jackery. I definitely got to get a bigger one. My Yorkie is bougie. He always needs a fan. Yeah, I got to get me a fan too, Rhonda. I got to get me a portable USB fan. Because when you in your car at nighttime, you have to have the windows up or put a car net on to get some ventilation with them damn mosquitoes be eating you up all night long. So I could just get me a car net for the top because I have a rooftop. Like my SUV has a top, window over top. So I could do that and get me a net to put over like a mosquito screen, and I can make that bad boy myself. I don't have to buy one expensive one off of Amazon. I could just go find the net and make it my damn self. A Jackery is a power box to run your electrical item. Yeah, I have a Jackery, but I just have a Jackery. I have a small one. And I definitely have to be like have access to my phone being charged and everything like that. So, but yeah, I'm going back into it. Like I know the game. I have a oven already. And parks are amazing places that anybody that's living on the road can stay at all day. Nobody's going to bother you at the park. So, yeah, I could do it again if I need to. We'll see what the future holds. Cause I'm probably not gonna be able to stay in transitional housing much anymore because there's only two girls here, me and another girl, and we can't make the mortgage. Now if there was four girls living here and everybody was working, we could make the mortgage. But now that it's two of us, we're not gonna be able to make the mortgage every month. And they're probably gonna be asking us to leave soon anyway. But I'm gonna stay here as long as I can stay here. So I'm gonna stay as long as I need to. But if the rent can't get paid, we have to go. And the only thing I missed about transitional housing was being able to cook a meal, like go to the oven and make a meal. That's about the only thing that I would miss. You know what I mean? I would miss the fact that I can't go make a meal anymore. So, but I can still make a meal on the road. I just don't have access to having like a refrigerator and everything like that. So, but such is life. And one thing I'm looking forward to, if I end up moving, I could save money. If I'm moving, I'll just save money. I can save money. Sorry, I was looking at my phone messages. Yeah, Jackeries are amazing. I mean, they have all different kind of brands of Jackery, but I got my first Jackery from watching this guy that was living van life, like living on the road. He still lives on the road now, and he makes content around his living on the road. But he talked about a Jackery, and I said, get me a Jackery, but I got a real small one. I got me a real small Jackery. I love my Jackery though. But for some reason, it's not able to like charge inside my car anymore. Because usually when I was driving, I would have my Jackery charging as I drove because I was always like paranoid, thinking that if something happened, that at least I'd be able to have access to my phone. You're a sacrifice, ing. Oh, sacrificing, yeah. Yeah, I gotta do what I have to do. Like I said, I have caseworkers and stuff, people on my side to help me locate housing and find housing, but that takes time. You know what I mean? One day y'all gonna see me make a video and say, hey, I got an apartment. Even if the apartment is gonna be in the hood, I'll stay in the hood for a while. Even if it's gonna be in a bad neighborhood, I'll do what I have to do to get housing. You know what I mean? Even if it's not the best neighborhood. Because if you live in a nicer neighborhood, you gotta pay more money to live in these nicer neighborhoods now. A hood apartment will take anybody in most of the time. So I don't feel no type of way. I don't wanna leave, but I'm not really benefiting off staying here. It's like you could stay in this type of transitional housing and just continue to give them rent money and live the lifestyle of just giving them your money and you not having anything, not saving anything. Like I don't want to live like that no more. I know everybody is evil. Hello from Trinidad. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, everybody is evil, man. That's why I'm on my own. I'm by myself. Like, I can't trust my family. You can't really make a friend. I do have a girlfriend and she lives in another state, but she's not living my lifestyle. Like, we don't really have much in common because she's not living my lifestyle. Like, I can relate to someone else that's like living my lifestyle. Like, we talk about our kids and stuff, but she's not really living my lifestyle. So I haven't really been talking to her too much. And sometimes when I do talk to her, she starts throwing shade at me, like, "Oh, you can't call nobody. You can't this." Like, girl, you don't even know the half of what I'm going through in my life. Like, if I told you about this, I told you about that, you can't really relate because you're not going through that. She can't relate to my lifestyle. So I haven't really been talking to her lately. And she gets, when we do talk, she'll get mad, like, "Oh, I called you and you didn't answer." Like, I don't have to answer every phone call you call me. I don't have to answer. If I don't want to talk, I'm not going to talk. Why would I pick up a phone if I don't really want to talk? If I don't have anything to say, I'm not going to pick up the phone. And then when I talk to her, she'll be like, "Oh, I wasn't going to call you back ever again." I'm like, "Girl, I don't care. Do what you want to do." Like, I'm going through the roughest seasons of my life. If anything, I need support. You know what I mean? If anything in my life, I need support. You know what I'm saying? I need supportive friends. So she get mad at me so fast, and I haven't really been talking to her lately. Because we don't have a relatable life. Like, she can't relate to my life. You know what I mean? I'm literally about ready to move back into my car, and I'm telling her for what? She got money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I got going on right now, but a lot of things that I have going on, I'm not talking about because it's not time for me to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that time for me to talk about it. These things are not even falling off the bone yet. I'm gonna put some more water in there. I'm just making some turkey necks. I'm gonna make some turkey necks and make some rice with it. That's what I'm making for dinner for myself. But yeah, we don't really relate too much. Me and one of my girlfriends, she live in another state. So sometimes I avoid talking to her because we don't have a lifestyle that's similar. Like, you can't relate to me. And we talk, but sometimes she'll be throwing shade at me like, "Oh, I called you and you didn't call me back." Like, listen, if I don't want to talk, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to pick up the phone. If I don't want to chit chat, I'm not going to. Like, you have to understand that I'm going through a lot, and I shouldn't have to explain what I'm going through to a so-called person that's my friend. I shouldn't have to explain my life. Because everything is not, when you have a friendship with someone, everything's not about you or me. It's about both of us. But she can't really relate to my life right now. This freaking thing. Yeah, okay. She just can't relate to my life, so when I talk to her, she'll be throwing shade at me, and I just be like, "Girl, listen, you got to get hung up on. Don't tell others your plans. They will sabotage you somehow." Yeah, I don't tell her my plans. Even though she's a friend of mine, she don't understand my lifestyle. So I don't really have much to say to her because I don't have much going on. What I have going on right now is basically trying to get housing, like trying to find a stable housing. In my situation with my family, I'm trying to work on it, and talking to someone that don't understand that it's like talking to a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? She'll end up talking about a guy that she's dating, and I just be like, "Well, I'm not dating anybody. I can't date in this situation. I can't date. I don't want to date. I'm not thinking about men. Men are literally the last thing I'm thinking about right now in my life. Like, I'm not worrying about men right now, and I never worry about men anyway. But men are the last thing on my life that I'm concerned about right now. My concern is stability, getting back into housing, and doing the things that I need to do for myself to get back out the way my life used to be. I really sometimes think about, like, dag, man, I really messed up my life, and I did. My life was okay back then, but when I was working, because back then I was working, like before this, I was working like 2 jobs, making good money, but I was tired. I was exhausted. I was so tired. The rat race I was living. When you work 2 jobs, you in that rat race for sure. And I was mentally drained of the lifestyle that I had. And I was going through stuff with my family, so I was really in a bad place. And then things kind of just blew up when I lost my apartment and everything that happened with that. But I don't want to be in a rat race no more. I'm not a rat race kind of girl. I'm over that crap. It's miserable. It's miserable living like a freaking robot. It's a miserable life. Oh, but you're still working. You're still in the rat race. Yeah, I'm still in the rat race, but I'm not gonna be in the rat race working 2 damn jobs no more. I can relate to your life. Are you single? Freedom is keeping most of your damn heart armor. Yeah, and it breaks your back. You just get. I watch a lot of videos, right? I watch a lot of content about people living life, about people retirement. I watch all types of content. And I know the life that I live right now, I'm not trying to work another job for anybody, like a slave, and you go into there. I couldn't imagine having 2 jobs and everybody's treating you like garbage at both places. I ain't trying to live like that. Fuck that. Sacrifice, sacrifice to save as much money as I can save. If I can put in money into my bank account and not take everything out to pay for the rent, to pay for this, to pay for that, I don't want to live and not have no damn money. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not living and just having money to pay rent and no money's left over for pleasure of life. Like, I'm a simple girl, so hiking, being in the woods all day, I just want peace in my life. And if I can't have peace and everything is so fucked up with these jobs and stuff, the people backstabbing you at work, like all that type of stuff, could you imagine dealing with that at 2 fucking jobs? Hell no. They can keep that. Yeah, I have to get some window nets. I seen some on Amazon, but they're like pricey. Maybe I could find a cheaper way to make me some air nets. I seen some and they were expensive. I probably just break the bank and get it anyway. Cause like I said, chances are I'll probably be back in my car by the end of August. Stays in her RV, has a small dog, and she doesn't work. Oh, she doesn't work? Okay. I have to look out for her. Yeah, I mean, there's a lifestyle of people that's living in the streets. They might have disability. They might be getting Social Security. They might be retired. Um, People just living nowadays to survive. I'm a simple girl. I don't ask for a lot. I got a storage. I can make it. I'm not scared. I've been on the road before. I mean, I stayed in parking lots before. I don't really care anymore, man. I just really have the attitude of I don't give a crap. I just don't care. As long as I'm surviving and eating and stuff like that, I don't care. I'm going to live the hobo lifestyle. Living in these apartments and these houses, and I'm not knocking people that live in apartments and houses. Good for you. If you can afford it, good for you. But I don't want to be that person that's giving all my hard-earned money just to have a place to sleep at night. I don't want to live like that no more. If I can save some money and go off living the road for 3 months and still go to work, I could be closer to my job. All my situations with my family will be taken care of when it's time to be taken care of. I'm not worrying about nothing no more. I'm not stressing myself out. As long as I have a car, everything else will fall in line in that time that it needs to fall in line for. I gotta find her. Her name is Clary. Is that the name of her channel, Clary? I'm gonna see if I can find her. And then I'm not doing nothing but getting older. I'm not doing nothing but getting older. I'm not getting younger. Some of the things I wish I did when I was younger, but we all wish that we did certain things when we was younger. It is what my life is what it is. And I wonder why some people Clary with no job bought an SUV. And if she did buy an SUV, so what? She bought an SUV and she doesn't have a job, so what? She not asking you for no money, is she? Let people live how they want to live. It doesn't matter. So what? I see her. Clary on the road. I'm actually subscribed to her. I didn't realize I was subscribed to her, but I am. If people want to share their content, let them share it. So what? They get paid for it. It's a good way to make some money. Yeah, I think I watched Clary a few times. Um, but we also have people that do that van life stuff just for content. So sometimes we don't never know who's really homeless and who's really living in their car. Who's living. There's some people like living in tents that I watch. So I don't know. But see, she has 80K in subscribers. So she probably might not have a traditional job, but she's probably making pretty good money because it's looking like she get a lot of views. She got 69K views. She gets a lot of views on her channel. So she probably just works for YouTube. And YouTube will pay you as long as you're producing content. So I know I get paid from YouTube every month. I don't get paid a lot because I'm a smaller YouTuber, but she already has 80K subs and she gets a lot of views. She probably gets paid a nice check every month where she doesn't have to go to work. She doesn't have to go clock into the um the world. She don't have to go clock in. She probably does have another source of income, but just by looking at her views, like her last video got 17K views, her other video 12K views. She gets a lot of views, way more than me, but she also has 80K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? She could be doing stuff on other platforms. Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? And if it works for her, it works for her. If she's making money, most people that share content on social media, most of us are making money. Some people make less than others, but do what you have to do to make your money, man. So what? I work a full-time job and I also get paid money from YouTube. No, I don't get paid a lot of money from YouTube, but I'm grateful to get what I do get every month. And she probably do the same thing she do on YouTube. You can do the same thing you put on YouTube. You can put it on TikTok. You can put that on Facebook. You can hustle every platform and make money. They also had another platform that I was looking into that it's free to start making videos. They will pay you. What is it called? Is it called? I think it starts with an R. They have other platforms that you don't really have to have all the subscribers, and some platforms are harder to get monetized on. Like me, even right now with TikTok, I'm trying to get monetized on there, but it's hard. Discord. I think it's Discord. Yeah, so no, Discord. No, it's not. I'm on Discord too, but all these platforms, it's hard. It's hard. So it's hard. You can get paid on different platforms, but it's hard work to get started. Like it even took me a long time to get monetized on. Well, with this channel, it didn't take me long to get monetized. But with my other channel, it took me a long time to get monetized. So it depends on what you're doing and what you're talking about. I was on YouTube every day, just talking about my experience in transitional housing, talking about my experiences being homeless. So you have to put your information out there literally every day in order to get yourself monetized. It'll happen, but you have to work at it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't work at it, your channel's going to die and you're not going to get nowhere. But if you work at it every day, you're going to see your channel's going to grow. I didn't come on YouTube to even start making money because I told y'all when I was homeless in my car last summer for like 34 days, I felt like God told me, get up and record your situation. Record the fact that you're living in your car. Record the fact that you're staying at these apartments. Record all of this situation. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm glad I did it because look at me now. Like I make money. I'm not making a lot of money, but I get a check from YouTube every month, which is nice. A check that I don't have to get up and go clock into a job. I could just turn on my camera and talk, and you can get paid. It's not a lot of money. I'm not going to even front to y'all, but you got to get the views up. But I'm not really focused on the views. As long as I can get something every month from YouTube, I'm cool. I just keep on building. I keep on building what I have here. I keep on building my platform. I'm going to continue to talk about homelessness. I'm going to continue to talk about transitional housing, the ups and downs of transitional housing, the ups and downs that you're going to go through living with family members, the ups and downs of stuff that's going on at work. I go through so much in my personal life as far as with my family. I go through stuff at work. And at work, you can't say too much because they're going to be on your tail trying to fire you. So it's stuff at work. Transitional housing is not easy. It's not easy living here. It's not easy. Right now, it's not too bad because I only live with one girl and she's kind of like, she do her own thing. So, but if this house was filled up with girls, it would be a freaking mess in here. It's going to be girls going against each other, girls talking about each other, girls stabbing each other in the back. Like you can't trust anybody. So, transitional housing was an experience for me, but it wasn't a positive experience for me. Living in a shelter, that's like damn near living in prison, even though I've never been to prison before, but the girls in there, they'll try to like bully you. They'll try to push you around. You know what I'm saying? I had a girl that was like bigger than me. She tried me a couple times, child, and I just flat out ignored her. I'm not fighting with you. I didn't come in here to fight, honey. My whole mindset is to get housing. I'm not in here to fight with another person that I don't even know from a can of paint because people are so angry. People are angry and people are upset. Like life is really draining people. And so people come to work and they're mad. Have you ever went to a fast food place to go to McDonald's to get some French fries? Like you're sitting in a drive-through for 30 minutes. You go into Walmart, you have to find people to help you. Everything's locked up. Like I don't even go shopping. Like I don't even go anything I need. I try to go early in the morning to go get it if I need something, or I go late at night when I know that store about to close down. Everybody is pissed off. Nobody is happy anymore because everybody is struggling just to try to make that rent every month. So I don't want to live that like that no more. I want to live free. I want to live happy. I'm happy to go trek through the woods to go see a beautiful waterfall. I just want to live the simple life. I want to live simple as possible. I don't need all of these things. I'm not a flashy person. I'm not a flashy YouTuber. I'm not trying to portray a life that I don't have. Like, this is my life in transitional housing. And yeah, I struggle, but I'm okay with myself. Inside, I'm okay with what I look in the mirror and what I see every day. So, whatever people think or say, that's what you think or say. But I'm okay with me. Yeah, go early to avoid people, especially like Walmart. I just go early to get stuff out of the way. If I know I need certain things from Walmart or something, girl, I'll go early in the morning as soon as they open up the doors and I'm out the door. I don't like going to any places in the middle of the day when everybody's out and everybody's around. First of all, I'm the kind of person like I don't want to run into nobody. I'm just so low key. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to talk. I got my glasses on. I always wear my sunglasses when I'm out, so just avoid anything with anybody. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around people. I don't even shop like that though. I only get stuff that I need. You know what I mean? I just go get things that I need. I don't really shop like that. Maybe she might have another job. Yeah, she might have another job. I mean, some people don't tell you all their business on social media. Some people ain't telling it all. Like I have stuff that y'all don't even know about me, but you don't have to share everything. The good thing about social media is you can share what you want to share. You share what you want to share. If you don't want to share, you don't have to. Even though some people are going to try to get you to share certain things, you don't have to share stuff if you don't want to. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? Live your life how you want to live it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, live your life how you want to live your life. Me, my ideal living is go find me a house in Maine, like go get me a cabin out in the woods, preferably on a riverfront, and just go live the rest of my days. Like I don't want to live in society. I don't want to be around people, man. I'm okay being a hermit, being by myself. If I want to go be around people, I could just leave my cabin and just go into towns. But I just want to live in the woods, in on hiking trails. Just live out in the country and start me a garden and just enjoy whatever days that God has given me left on this earth. I don't want to be in the midst of people. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around people too much because a lot of people have um, A lot of people have done a lot of stuff to me, more so my family. So if you can't trust your family, who are you going to trust? You know what I'm saying? If you're people that you were raised around for 20 or 30 years out of your life, if they've done so much harm to you and hurt to you and said a lot of mean and nasty things about me in the most darkest moments of my life, if I couldn't reach out to my family, how do you think I feel about other human beings? Like, I don't feel too great. If my own family screwed me, how do you think I feel about another person? Not too happy. Not too happy about people. I don't trust people. At work, I just be looking at people like, yeah, okay. I don't trust people at all, man. People can say whatever they want to say. Most people will harm you. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm not alone. There's a lot of people feeling this way. That's why most people are like, I'm an introvert. I've always been an introvert. I don't care about being a part of a crowd. I don't care about what people think, how I look. I don't care. Like, I'm okay with myself. And that's enough. I don't want to be in the limelight. I don't care. I be in a room and I just sit and watch y'all. I watch the room. I'm a watcher. I'm a watcher. So if your own family screwed you up, your own family did you wrong, your own family kicked your back in, how do you think you're going to be thinking about other people in this world? Like, you don't really give people too much room to hang you, you know? And it sucks to live that life of not trusting anybody, but I just don't be giving people 2 cents. I said, come see your basement. Yeah, that's fine. Come see. Come see. Come see. Yeah, I'm actually subscribed to Clary on the Road. So I'm going to check her out a little bit more. I watch a lot of people that live on in their cars, in their vans. I just like the freeness of life. When you live like that, I be free. I like that. I love that lifestyle of being free. I used to watch truck drivers when they used to drive in the mountains. I love watching, even though they're working, just being away and watching nature. And have you ever been next to a mountain? Like, have you ever seen a mountain in your real eyes, like close to a mountain? Driving into the mountains is such a peaceful experience. And being in the mountains, you could breathe. Like, I don't want to be a part of like towns anymore. I want to be out. I want to be a nomad. But one day I will be. Have a good sleep, okay? Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep myself. I'm supposed to be trying to take me a nap, but I'm gonna go too soon, y'all. As soon as I hit that 2 hour mark, as soon as I hit my 2 hour mark, I'm gonna go take me a little nap. I probably can't sleep, and it's hard for me to even sleep anymore because my mind be racing so freaking much. It's just so hard for me to do much of anything, but life is good, and I want you guys to check me out because I'm going to be having a lot of content coming out. I've been making thumbnails for my videos. So I got a lot of stuff coming out, and I want you guys to support, and I appreciate the people that's been supporting, liking the video, sharing them if you can. But as you guys can see, look, I've been working on my content, like my YouTube thumbnails. I have a lot of stuff coming out. So if you guys see any videos, if you guys are new here and you want to know anything about my backstory, please go watch the playlist of how everything started. Yeah, I just checked the stove. It's okay. The meat is still tough. So it's on very, very low. So I've been checking that. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna set my alarm clock for every 20 minutes. I'm gonna get up and flip the meat. So I like it when it starts falling off the bone. It's a turkey neck. So I'm gonna make that today with some jasmine rice. But yeah, I'm definitely checking that stove because I don't need no problem with fires or anything. But it's on very low. It's like um on very low heat. You know, it's on the lowest setting possible. So I just set my alarm clock for every 20 minutes. But I don't think I'm going to like fall asleep anyway. So I say I want to just relax, but I be really wanting to fall asleep. But I don't think I'm gonna fall asleep because sometimes my mind is racing so damn much. My mind be racing, honey. Because I'm always like thinking about stuff. Like, what do I got to do tomorrow? You know what I mean? Nikki. Oh, what does she do? What does Nikki do? Let me look up Nikki. Y'all, thank you for sending people my way, because if it's somebody that you think I might be interested in, please let me know what channel they are. I love finding new people, especially people in the van life, living intense life, homeless life. I like watching people like that. Nikki Delavant, D-E-L. I love finding new people. Oh, she looks interesting. I'm going to subscribe. I just subscribed to her, and she got almost 1 million subscribers. So she's an outdoorsy type of girl. I like that type of stuff. She has a lot of subscribers. I'm gonna check her out too. But I wish I can get a van, a van, a van where I can put a bed in it. But I can't stay full time because, like I said, I do need to get an apartment like soon. As soon as it's time for me to get an apartment, then I can get my daughter. And my daughter has a couple of years left. She's going to high school, so um, then after she graduates high school, I can do whatever I want to do with my life. You know. Yeah, I just checked out her channel. I'll look at her today too. I'm trying to get to my 2 hour mark, then I can shut this stream off. Because I haven't live streamed. I think I did a live stream last night in my car, but in my car, sometimes I can't keep people on because the Wi-Fi start acting up. So once I reach 2 hours, I'm almost there. Then I'm gonna get off. But I just want to be free, man. I want to live the free lifestyle. You know. That's it. Just live free. Free living off the land. I want a garden. I want to make my own food. I'm sick of living in a house. But I want to move out this house only because I want to save my money. I don't want to give rent anymore. If I can save that money and not pay rent anymore, I'd rather live rent free. Rent free and pocket my money. Pocket my money. Why not? Shoot, even if I get a mortgage, you're like, I'll be trapped because I got to pay that mortgage for the next 30 years. I don't know if I'm going to be alive the next 30 freaking years. Property taxes, man, I ain't with none of that. Oh, crap. Just to show off for your freaking neighbors. And I'm not bashing anyone that lived that lifestyle, that has the house and has, they go to work every day. Like, I'm not bashing people that do this, but I'm just telling the world that I'm tired of the cookie cutter lifestyle. I'm tired of the all of my neighbors taking out their trash because tomorrow's trash day. Everybody's just going with the program. I'm sick of going with the program. This program is crap to me. Because nobody respects you. Nobody likes you. Nothing. This world is crazy. And I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Unfortunately. I want to be free and go get me a cabin in the woods. Live off the land. I'm tired of this cookie cutter lifestyle that the world betrays. That this is the type of life that you should have. Like, no, I shouldn't have that life. Everybody's just obeying. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pay my taxes every year. I'm sick of obeying. But I still do need to make money. But a second job, yeah, okay. I'm not working that hard anymore. Yeah, I'm over that. It's such a beautiful day, but it's actually hot outside. So, but yeah, transitional lifestyle for me is coming to a close. Cause I'm gonna tell them. They were like, "Oh, you could go into another house." I'm like, I don't want to go into another house with 7 different women. That's probably gonna hate me anyway. They're gonna find a reason why they don't like me. Like you move in and then you have to move out. Like screw that. I told y'all when I came here that I wasn't gonna get settled in this place because this place is temporary. This is a temporary. It's temporary. It's not the end of the game. It's not the end for me. If I could go build me a tent in the woods somewhere peaceful, I could do that. Live in a tent. Why not to live in a tent? I feel like taking a nap, but I don't even think I'm gonna nap. Mm, 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 mm. I need to go get me a massage. I need me a full back massage because I feel like I have a headache now. Oh my God. I was supposed to do yoga. I didn't do anything this morning. Looks like a bonnet. My closest cousin had to drop because she became so mean to me after her marriage. Yeah, it's sad, man. Families are just not families anymore. I don't have a family. I just have a family that I created. And even the family I created, they got their own stuff going on. I don't trust nobody, man. It's a shame how the world is so cold towards people. Their own families, it's like family is just not family no more. And I'm talking about the people that have these messed up families. Like, I don't give a damn anymore. Like, it's broken out here, man. Your family will see you living in the middle of the street in the cold, and they won't help you. They won't help you. They'll just sit and watch you. What's the bonnet for? What you think the bonnet is for, you idiot? What you think the bonnet is for? You know how long they've been wearing bonnets? A very long. They've been wearing bonnets on their hair for so long. Like, come on, guys. Come on, you dumb trolls. Come on, you dumb trolls, you. I guess the trolls have found my channel. The trolls are trolling today. Troll this. Troll me taking a good nap. How about that? Troll that, you troll. I said I was going to run this video until 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 my phone died. And I don't know what my battery is on the phone. I got 23 likes. Thank you guys for sharing the good news. I appreciate you guys. What he said, what is a bonnet for? What you think the bonnet is for? You know how many long women been wearing bonnets on their head? Like how many centuries women have been covering their head when they sleep? Oh God, this isn't a hair channel. This is what I advise for you to do. Go find you a hair channel and ask somebody on the hair channel why women wear bonnets. And then come back and let me know what they told you. But I'm going to go, guys. I'm already at my 2-hour mark. I appreciate you guys coming by. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another live stream later. But tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to have a very, very packed day tomorrow. And I'm not looking forward to it. Thank you. I appreciate you, Audrey. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, but I'm hoping tomorrow goes by really, really fast. And I'll keep y'all notated. It's going to be a lot of videos coming out, guys. A lot of the videos that are coming out are going to be stuff that were already pre-recorded 2 weeks ago, a month ago. So things are coming out. So you guys kind of know where I'm at with transitional housing. So if you see any videos, there's stuff that I pre-recorded. Thank you, Ryan. Sis, I talk to you soon, okay? I appreciate you guys coming by, and I love you guys, and I thank you, and I'm going to keep y'all updated on what's going on here. But like I said, a lot of my content that's already pre-recorded that I made a month ago or something, just go along with the program because some of that stuff is older things. You guys kind of know what's happening, so I'm going to keep y'all updated with the transitional living situation. But if anything happens, like if I get a place, y'all going to know about it because you guys have been here with me through the storm. But right now, as I said, I do think that I am going to be leaving transitional housing because I want to save that money. I want to put that money in my bank account. I'm not saving no money by being here. I'm actually losing money. So I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day. Okay. Happy Sunday, guys.